Live from Connecticut's news leader, this is NBC 30 Connecticut News Today at 10 a.m.
We all know there are literally hundreds of diet plans available. Charlie Remington is a fat loss coach. He doesn't have a diet plan, and he's joining us again this morning to talk about this plan, which concentrates on losing fat, not weight. So take a listen. Charlie, hello again.
Hi, Janet.
How is your approach different from, it's not a diet, it's an eating plan? Why is it different?
See, the focus of it is to get the person to lose fat, but without negatively affecting the body, without losing muscle, without slowing down the metabolism. And you will lose weight if you lose fat.
So do most people just lose weight on these diet plans, other diet plans that are out there?
Yeah, see, what they're losing is they're losing a combination of both muscle and fat, and they're slowing down their metabolism. That's the reason why the failure rate is so high on diets. 95% of people that lose weight on a diet regain the weight back.
Right, because it's lost the wrong way, because you are losing that muscle too.
They're losing muscle, they're slowing down their metabolism, and most people suffer as they're losing weight. They're tired and they're hungry. And most people don't see that they're already an undereater. They're overweight, but they're undereating, where a diet causes them to undereat even more.
Let's talk about the three things that cause us to be overweight. Three things that we do that are wrong.
The three major mistakes would be eating the wrong type of food, eating either the right food or the wrong food, but we eat it in the wrong amount. Eating too little is just as bad as eating too much, and most people undereat early in the day, which causes them to overeat at night. And the third mistake is we're not eating frequently enough. You should be eating at least 4 meals a day.
Really? So you eat every 3 or 4 hours then?
Every 4 hours.
Every 4 hours. And what does that do? That must give your body the energy it needs.
Yeah, it controls your hormonal response to food. It stabilizes your blood sugar, and it causes the body to make insulin in small but controlled amounts throughout the day. And your muscles are being well fed, and then as the blood sugar is slowly dropping, the sugar comes out of the fat cells, and that's what makes you leaner.
You say that people need a coach when they're trying to do this. The failure rate's high. Is that why?
Well,
people get discouraged.
Not only because the failure rate is high, is if you're overweight, you've made it a lifestyle. You've become good at being overweight. And it's not simply a matter of just teaching the person the right amount of food, the right type of food, and 4 times a day, but you've got to teach them the behavioral skills that allow them to support their new knowledge.
Well, this is kind of interesting, because most people think people who are overweight just eat all the time, and that's not necessarily true. You're saying that it could be just the opposite, that they're afraid they're going to gain weight, so they don't eat, and that's when they do gain weight, because you need to eat. You have to have fuel for your body to work.
Just on Friday alone, I had 5 new patients, and each one of them was eating once a day, but very much overweight.
Wow, that really shows it. All right, you say the saying that we hear, you are what you eat, is true. Why is that?
See, we have to buy into the big picture. We are what we eat, and that will allow us to take the time and do the work to change the 3 things we have to change about our eating behavior.
We're going to put this up, too. We made an ad of this so you can see it as Charlie's talking about it. Can we get that ad up and see? We eat, nope, I'm hearing we're not going to get that up. Okay.
So the most important part of that is what we eat affects all components of health: our gastrointestinal health, our intestinal health, our blood chemistry, our blood sugar, blood pressure, blood cholesterol. It affects our energy, it affects our moods. In essence, it's going to affect how long we live and the quality of our life. That is worth taking the time to eat 4 meals a day, learn how to eat foods in the right amounts, and learn how to eat the right types of foods.
So we have to start maybe worshiping our body? Is that the nice thing to say? I mean, if we want to live long, healthy lives, we need to think of our body as, you know, a car.
See, I believe to be at our ideal weight, it's more than just being on a systematic plan, but you have to form a belief, and you have to have an attitude about being at your ideal weight. I believe this: America can be at its ideal weight, and I'm committed to seeing that we do it one body at a time. And there's no better body to start with than your body.
That's a good thing to say. All right, you heard it, her. Thank you so much, Charlie, for being with us.
Great being here,
Thanks.
Janet.
If you'd like to learn more about the Fat Loss Coach, just log on to NBC30.com and click on today's hot links.